Yo, what's good everyone? Insta360 just dropped the X4, which is the brand new 360 action cam. There's been a ton of hype around this camera, mostly because it now shoots at 8K resolution, and it's pretty much the only 360 cam in the game. And before we get deeper into this video, I just want to state that this video is not sponsored by Insta360. I bought this camera along with some accessories with my own money to test out and use. Because ultimately, I wanted to see if it was worth it for someone who lives a normal life to go out and buy this camera. Like, I'm not jumping out of planes or diving with sharks or scaling the side of Mount Everest. So is a 360 camera really worth it? And the short answer is yes, I still believe it is, even if you're not doing such extreme activities. So I actually own and use the Insta360 One R, which was one of their original modular cameras that came out in 2020. The idea was that you can swap out the lens and use it as a regular action camera, or put on the 360 lens and you can shoot 360 video. I thought that this modularity aspect of it was so cool, and originally I just bought it because I wanted a POV camera for some of my YouTube footage. But as I kept using it, I found that the 360 footage was actually much more usable and fun to shoot. However, the image quality was lacking. No matter how I edited the files, it always looked kind of blurry and low resolution. I tried all different settings and none really made a huge difference. That's why when I heard the X4 was able to shoot in 8K, I was really excited, and that was largely one of the main reasons why I wanted to upgrade. And after testing out the X4 for a short amount of time, I can definitely notice the difference in image quality. Especially in bright conditions, everything looks much sharper and the colors are more vibrant. And best of all, I can crop in further and reframe my footage so that the image still looks sharp. This is super important for 360 video because you never know what part of the footage you actually want to keep. And although low light performance is still pretty poor, you can't really expect that much from a small sensor. But it definitely seems like the processing has been improved where the footage is nowhere near as noisy as it was from the One R. And finally, another nice upgrade is the ability to shoot in slow motion. At 5.7K resolution, you're able to shoot 60 FPS, and at 4K, you can go all the way up to 100 FPS. Although I probably won't be using this that often, just the fact that you have the ability to shoot slow motion in the same device is pretty awesome. And that brings me to my next point, which is just the overall versatility and usability of a 360 camera. Being able to record in 360 is so cool, like just as a concept, especially compared to a standard action cam or shooting with a camera or smartphone. Because the X4 is able to capture everything around you, there's less of a need to frame your shot and get distracted by the screen. For example, I can just open up the tripod, put it down anywhere, and just get back to the moment. Because it's so small and unintrusive, sometimes I'll even forget it's there. So it's perfect for events like family gatherings, parties, or personal vlogs. And best of all, if you're a content creator or a small YouTuber like me, the ability to just reframe and post for both horizontal and vertical video is a game changer. And finally, if you want to get creative, you totally can. The X4 really opens up a lot of possibilities. I know it's not a direct comparison or an upgrade because the One R is different from the X4, but there are quite a number of noticeable improvements. The build quality feels much more rugged, and all of the doors and flaps open and close with confidence. The SD card door on my One R is so floppy and it actually broke, so I can't use this camera in the rain or underwater. The battery life is also much improved. I had to buy so many extra batteries, and swapping them out was such a pain with the cage on the One R. So overall, I think that the Insta360 X4 is definitely worth it, even if you're just a normal person like me. Yes, it is more expensive compared to some other action cameras out there, but like I said in this video, the usability, versatility, and just the fact that you can shoot in 360 is so cool and is a really great feature that you just can't pass up if you want to create content. So if you have the X4 or you're also thinking about getting it, let me know in the comments. And if you shoot 360 video regularly, definitely give me some tips because I'm still learning and I would love to be able to create some really cool videos. And as I keep using and experimenting with this camera, I'm definitely going to make a more in-depth review later on. So if you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss that video when it comes out. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.